Hello friends, welcome back to Hyper Games. My name is Joseph and today on PlayStation News, has Sony delayed this year's PlayStation Showcase? Insomniac provides an update on Spider-Man 2? The Resident Evil Showcase may have exclusive content? Will the 30 FPS Stranding games continue? And more. Let's get into them. Sony announces DualSense Edge launch details. The Pro Style controller for PS5 was announced at Gamescom, and now Sony has shared the launch details. DualSense Edge will be out globally on January 26 for $200, with pre-orders opening this October 25th in select retailers. Replaceable stick modules will run for $20. The box includes the controller, a USB braided cable, 6 stick pairs, standard, high and low dome, 2 half dome and 2 lever back buttons, connector housing and a carrying case. You can also charge it while inside the case. The controller allows for hardware and software customization like switching sticks or remapping buttons. Will you be getting one? Let us know in the comments or vote in the poll on the community tab. Has Sony delayed this year's PlayStation Showcase? Sony has only done state of play events this year, and we're still waiting on a showcase where they usually talk about first party games. Insider Media Man says that Sony has delayed this year's showcase in light of the CMA's investigation over the Microsoft Activision acquisition, as they believe an event would add weight to Microsoft arguments. Microsoft even presented Sony's slate of exclusive games releasing in 2023, including Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. The showcase was going to be announced on October 11 and take place on October 20, having Konami's Silent Hill reveal and Kojima's new game. That could be one of the reasons, but there's also the fact they are about to launch a huge game in a couple of weeks, and doing a showcase may take away from press. Plus, if they are worried about the investigations, are they going to avoid doing events until March 2023, when some regulators are giving their final say? Do you believe Sony will hold a showcase before the year ends? Share your thoughts in the comments. Insomniac provides an update on Spider-Man 2. Since there's no showcase, it leaves us wondering how is Spider-Man 2 development going, and if we'll get an update this year, will it get delayed? While replying to a fan, Insomniac has said not to worry about a delay, as they are making good progress and it's still slated for 2023. Further adding that showing games takes time, effort, resources, and coordination. This is likely what happened to God of War Ragnarok this year, as creating a separate game demo such as with Horizon takes away from development time, and sometimes those segments end up being removed, turning into wasted resources. I don't think we have to worry too much, as Insomniac is a great studio that delivered Miles Morales and Spider-Man Remastered for the PS5 launch, while working on a new Ratchet for 2021. Hopefully they can show us something about the game soon. God of War Ragnarok is over 100 gigs on PS4. Sony's flagship game is now in hands of different outlets, with previews coming on Friday. With that, we also know some additional details like the file size on PS4. Previously it was thought to be around 90 gigs, but according to a Twitter user, the PS4 download size is over 118 gigs. It's unclear if that includes a day one patch, and it's likely the size will change depending on the region. We're only a couple of weeks away and I'll be live streaming the game, so if you enjoy news videos and live streams on PlayStation, consider subscribing for more. Naughty Dog ready for more PC releases. With the release of the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection on PC, Naughty Dog has commented on their first PC release. Over at the PlayStation blog, Christian Gerling, vice president of the studio, said this was a transformative pivot point for the team, allowing them to bring their upcoming games to a wider audience. He further added that PS5 is their primary platform, but this set the stage for optional PC releases, understanding how to cater to both types of gamers. Sony continues pushing for PC launches and games as a service, with boss Hermen Hulst saying those could launch simultaneously on console and PC. Naughty Dog is still working on The Last of Us multiplayer, which we will see for sure released on both platforms in the future. What do you think about Sony doing more PC releases? Post your opinion in the comments. Death Stranding 2 speculation continues. Hideo Kojima's next game is awaiting to be revealed, but more Sony executives visiting the studio hint at Death Stranding 2. This time it was the PlayStation Studios boss himself, Hermen Hulst. This is after executives Eric Lempel, Craig Malanka, and another meeting with SIE's audio team. Death Stranding is rumored to be a 2-game franchise as a PlayStation console exclusive, and all these meetings point to that. If a PlayStation showcase won't happen this year, we can certainly expect the reveal at the Game Awards this December. The Resident Evil showcase may have exclusive content. Besides Silent Hill, another horror game showcase this week is one for Resident Evil, as Capcom announced it for this Thursday, with news on Village Gold Edition and Resident Evil 4 Remake. Sony is also hosting the event on their official PlayStation YouTube channel, which means we could get an exclusive announcement. Back in September, leaker The Insider suggested a Resident Evil 4 demo could be announced soon, and if we follow what happened with Village, it could be an exclusive demo. In related news, we now know the trophies and file size for Village Winter's expansion. The download is under 7 gigs, and there are only 7 trophies to 100% the DLC, including finishing Shadows of Rose in Casual, Standard and Hardcore, using her powers 20 times and crafting every item, plus beating the 2 new stages from Mercenaries. Will the 30 FPS trend in games continue? Over the weekend there was this debate about Gotham Knights not having a 60 FPS mode on the new consoles. I'm no game developer or understand the technicalities of a game running in 60 FPS, but it's concerning they don't have this mode when it's becoming a standard. Even if you're fine playing at 30 FPS, it's information they should make public in advance and through wider communication channels. Something similar now happened with A Plague Tale Requiem, where the game runs at 30 FPS and up to 40 FPS only when using a 120Hz TV. Teams should have this in mind when developing a game, and it would be disappointing if this becomes a trend. It's also equal annoying the developer didn't share these details, instead we learned through a YouTube video. The Callisto Protocol Twitter account took a shot at this news, saying their game will have 60 FPS mode when it launches on December 2nd. So hopefully this is just an issue of these two games, or maybe they could even patch them a performance mode later. What's your take on this? Do you care about 60 FPS in games? Share with us in the comments. A round of quickfire game news. A reminder that new PlayStation Plus games for Extra, Deluxe and Premium users are now out, including Grand Theft Auto Vice City, The Medium, Dragon Quest, Inside, Assassin's Creed Odyssey and more. But at the same time, Red Dead Redemption has left for the first time after being on streaming with PS Now since 2016. Next week we should get the announcement for the November monthly games. Sackboy: A Big Adventure's new costume DLC is now out, celebrating the Uncharted PC launch. You can get both Nathan Drake and Chloe Fraser. Besides a reminder that Sackboy: A Big Adventure arrives on PC next week. As per UK retailer Game, The Witcher 3 for PS5 may be releasing this December 9. This was published by a retailer employee who has now deleted the Reddit post. Other Worlds for PS5 was rated a couple weeks ago in Taiwan, and it has followed with a rating from the ESRB this week. We even got the leaked art for the Spacer's Choice Edition, so this could get announced at any point. Capcom's Devil May Cry 5 has sold more than 6 million copies according to the official Twitter account. This puts the game around the top 10 of Capcom's best-selling games, and has a million more than what Devil May Cry 4 accomplished. And those are our PlayStation stories for today. What are your thoughts on Sony holding out on a showcase? Do you think the trend of 30 FPS games will continue? Share your thoughts on any of the news in the comments below, let me know your feedback by liking or disliking this video, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here like the recap of the Silent Hill event, and consider subscribing for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!